Call the industrial board meeting to order for May 26th in there. With that, I'll entertain a motion, please, or the reading of the minutes from the last meeting and payment of any bills. Okay, Mr. French, motion, second.
Second.
Okay, thank you. Any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor, let me know by saying aye.
Aye.
Okay, approved. Thank you much. All right. Do I have any public comments out there? We have big comments today, so in there. All right. Okay, looking at the old business at this moment, we have the sale for the property for Tennessee Steel in that. We have all of the documents prepared except one particular item. We're waiting on that one. And as soon as that gets in, our attorney will forward that to Tennessee Steel, and we'll set up the closing at that point for them, and they will set the date, and we'll meet and close that out, deliver the deed and all. I do need a motion, though, to allow me to sign and do the documents at closing.
Sign all the closing documents and deliver the deed.
Right.
And other documents.
Okay.
Mr. Chairman, I'll make that motion.
All right, thank you, Mr. Grasky. Do I have a second?
Second.
Lou? Okay, back in the back, okay. Ray? Any discussion on that? Hearing no discussion. All those in favor, let me know by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, motion carries. All right, in old business, the other thing that I would like to talk about, in fact, I'm going to put it off until we get to the Stewart-Houston board. Does anyone have any other old business that we need to cover? None? Okay, I don't have anything. Mayor, do you have any new business for the industrial board? Okay, I will give you an update on that. I have called the state of Tennessee and talked to Kaylee Harriman, who is the contact point for us, and I asked her two questions. The first one was, has she heard back from the company called Tennessee Zinc? And they're the ones that we're talking about coming back to look at the park in May. She has not heard back from them, and so that is still in limbo. We've just not heard anything at all. And then even though we have signed the documents and Dagent has paid off their loan on that, I did ask her if she could to go to the contact that the state of Tennessee has in Korea and ask if they have any updates or can find any information about what they're currently planning. And as I told her, I said, we just like to keep updated and know what's going on. And she said she would get in contact with them. She and I would talk, it was last week, about Wednesday of last week, and I have not heard back at this point. But I'll continue to follow up on that just so we can try to stay even and update. Another area there under old business to add to that is I noticed that the waterline folks have at the Houston County side going into the industrial park, what they've done at that point is that apparently they have now put some asphalt in there. I don't think it's the way it should be, but I'll take another look at it, and then I'll get with the city of Aaron to see if we can get that improved, because we paid too much money for it not to be where it needs to be. And that's it for me under old business in there. Is anyone, nobody has any old or any new? Okay, well, our meeting next month will be June the 23rd at 5 p.m. So meet that, and I will entertain a motion that we adjourn the Industrial Development Board.
So moved.
I have a motion that will, for adjourning. Do I have a second?
Second.
a second on that. Any discussion? All in favor, let me know by saying aye. Opposed? All right, thank you. We've got about time to open. With that, got the call to order. You should have your minutes and the financials in front of you. I need a motion to approve both the minutes and paying of the bills, and also allow me to transfer $1,400 tomorrow to cover everything. I have a motion by Mr. French. Ms. Reed is seconded. Excuse me, I'm making notes. Any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor, let me know by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Thank you very much. Okay, once again, public comment. Our public comment has doubled in size, so no comments. Okay. Old business, first item up, dealing with website. I have not moved forward on that. The pricing to me was just ridiculous. And so I've been meaning to talk to Mr. Bybee, and we talked here just a few minutes ago. And we're going to get together and talk about a website that makes sense locally. And so he and I will be dealing with that. Mr. Colonel Bevel, update on his. He was putting together a plan and what the cost would be for keeping the park both bush hogged and also cutting the hay off of it. And he has not yet sent that to me. I will get back in touch with him, and at that point I'll also ask him for the pricing, so hopefully at the next meeting, and we'll carry this over to the next meeting. Double check one thing.
Mr. Chairman, got a question.
Sure.
And I just noticed coming through Cummins City, and about the time I got past it, had any of our fields that are usually been cut? There was a part of it that looked like it'd been cut.
Got the hay on a couple of the fields down through there.
Oh,
There was some rolled hay actually in
I didn't even see that.
the big field, 45 acres.
So this is Mr. Bevel. That's part of it. Him cutting.
Yeah, he does. What he does, I met with him and we talked about 2 or 3 different things. What he does is he's going to be sending us a bill or preparing a proposal in which that he will bush hog those pieces that are not suitable for cutting the hay. Those he would probably bill us, he thought, somewhere in the $90 range per hour on that. But on the hay, where he can cut the hay, what he will do is that he will charge us probably somewhere in the area of around 50, because then he can take the hay and he sells the hay off to offset the original cost. But I asked him to put that in writing and send it to me so I would know. Also, he had indicated to me, and I may be repeating something here, is that he thought the site down behind the big field was always wet, down behind where Rye Engineering is going, that we could actually dry out that field somewhat. And he was going to take a look at the potential of doing that, removing some tree stumps that were down in there, and that probably a ditch could be dug to take care of the water that comes down across the road and through the field. And if he did that, then that would be another area that could be improved upon. So that's where it stands right now. It's a good question. Paving the road on the Stewart County side, I asked Seth to follow up on that, and he said he would, and that was last week. I was trying to find where we were, and I've asked him just a few minutes ago, and he hadn't got back to me. But we still have the estimate that is out there, and I'm not sure where he stands on that, but he is actually doing the bid out for that to make sure that we've got that taken care of. And so we're holding on to the money as well on the Stewart County area there, and so as soon as we get the word from him, then I think think y'all gave me the authority at one point to go ahead and get that paved. And so I'm just waiting for the bids to come in and be covered. Core drilling, where we stand on that is that we have finally finished all of the paperwork, back and forth, up and down and around. And one of the bills that we paid was a $2,000 bill that will be paid to GNRC, and GNRC is the one that did the grant for us. And so that's the fee that we'll pay there. We'll owe them another $2,000 once the project is done. We had 3 companies that bid on the process. They were all eliminated except for Rye, and so should you wish to know, I mean, I can probably pull that back up, but Rye Engineering had the best proposal for us at the cost there. So that has been approved. A letter has gone to Rye Engineering to begin that process, and I would think shortly we should begin to see some drilling taking place on that 45 acres up there. So that's in process and moving along. New business, I don't have anything new at this point. We're kind of just moving along with what we have. Does anybody have anything they want to bring up? One other thing that I'll cover before going is that I did move some money. I moved the money from the IDB board to the Stewart-Houston Industrial Board. It's still drawing the 3% interest on that, but it was a better way for us to do it, and I spoke to our attorney about it, and so we decided that would be better for us to protect some of our funds that we had. Like I said, I don't have any new business. Our next meeting will be June the 23rd at 5:15. And if no one has anything, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
Oh,
I have a motion to adjourn. Do I have a second? Okay. Jerry? All right, any discussion? Hearing none. All those in favor, let me know by saying aye. Opposed? We are adjourned.